watching the GreenCouchConvos. Today we have Dave Foreman from Pour Masters. Welcome.
Hi.
So tell me a little bit about Pour Masters.
We are a professional bartending service that started in 92.
92.
Before the internet, right?
Wow.
Way back when. And we supply bartenders to places that don't have liquor licenses. Warehouse 215. Oh, you do have a liquor license. We run your liquor license.
You run our liquor license. I was like, you do both?
Wait a second. We do both. Most of them, though, are through private homes and places that don't carry liquor licenses.
Okay.
But, yeah, we do all sorts of different events, so it's a lot of fun.
Cool. And then you said 92. I can't do the math.
92, right?
How many years is that?
25 years. We hit our 25th year this year.
Oh, yeah. That was a good party.
That was a good party.
You do throw a good party. I will give you this. And then what led you to start Pour Masters?
That's a good question. I get asked that a lot. I was in sales, and I literally was sitting on the corner and listening to the radio at 32nd Street and Thomas.
Okay.
And a commercial came on for bartending school, and I happened to look to my right, and there was the bartending school, so I blew off my appointment and drove in and took the class.
Nice.
Done. And then I decided that I didn't want to work 9 to 2 in the morning because I was just starting a family. So I looked on the yellow pages.
For you kids that don't know what that is, that's the pre-internet version of getting information.
It's Google with yellow pages, in a sense, businesses. And there were only 2 other companies. So we decided, I got 2 partners and started Pour Masters on January 1st of 92.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy? By the 30th, both partners left me. We didn't even have a job yet, so that's how, maybe that had something to do with it.
Fair enough. But 30 days to give it a go.
Right. So then I revamped myself, and that year we actually grew 1,700%.
1,700%
in 1 year. We've been going ever since.
You should have dropped them earlier in the month. Just think of what you could have done with an extra month.
Right. Well, when you have partners, you know how it is. I mean, everybody had these ideas of what we wanted to do, and I just said we should just be a bartending service.
Right.
So when I did that, and then you go to the basics, you do your press releases, you do your networking, you kiss butt, you shake hands, you do cold calls. That's what I did. And because the 2 other companies that were there weren't doing that, we tended to just move forward on it. That's pretty cool.
You're a people person. People like you.
You think? Sometimes.
Well, you got like an 80% success rate.
No, I go at 90.
95. 95.
There's a few out there that probably don't.
No. I think it's your personality. I think that's a big part of the success. And the fact that you take a lot of pride in what you do. You don't, like with us, you ask us what we want, who do we want, what do you like, what do you not like, so that way, we rate your bartenders so that they have to live up to your standards as well. And so I think it's a good way to keep a good product out there and keep your clients happy, because obviously we've had you since 8 years now, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It's been a while. Well, we deal with people, right? So, and we deal with clients. Not everybody meshes.
Right.
So for this great account, I bring you certain people. I send you the survey.
Yep.
You say, like them, I like them, but, and then so now you have a staff of Pour Masters bartenders that
I really like.
Right, that we send here. This is their account.
Right.
And it just makes it easier because you have your systems and they need to learn those systems, abide by those systems, right? And make sure that Riette's happy.
It's very important.
That's an important.
So tell me like a weird, memorable, funny story of something you've come across in your 25 years of doing this.
Story or like a party? Like a party.
Anything that was special.
People have heard these stories, but let's see. We had, I think we were talking about this just a minute ago. We had a client that had a party for their cat.
Nice.
That was it. It was for their cat. And people brought it caviar, a diamond collar, a dead raccoon. They brought it salmon. It was very interesting. This cat had about 100 people bringing it gifts, and these people had a lot of fun having a party for their cat.
Or did they find a dead raccoon?
Somebody brought a dead raccoon. It was actually in the garage, lying on its side, and someone put a cigarette in it.
Oh, dear.
And they were taking pictures.
I guess if you're going to do it, roll with it, right?
Right. Well, alcohol's involved, right? So we know that. So,
fair enough.
I have been to some amazing houses that are out there that a lot of people don't get to go into. Okay. But there was a gentleman that was a rock climber, so he built his home into the side of Camelback Mountain, and he had a room that was 40 feet high, and he would climb the mountain in his game room. So that's cool,
amazing.
right? The
That's-
issue, I guess, is when it rained or you had monsoons, he had to have a drainage system because you can't, with
Seal
erosion,
the
you can't seal it.
Yeah.
So, but we would watch, and he would just climb up his wall.
Little
Is
Spider-Man.
that cool?
That's pretty awesome.
There's a house in Cave Creek that has a leather kitchen floor. So as you're walking in their kitchen floor, it's soft. It's really bizarre.
That is weird because that's always a hard surface because you need to be able to scrub it and clean it.
I don't know.
Hey, to each his own.
It was bizarre. And a house that looked like a donut, and in the middle was a fireplace. So every room had the same fireplace.
Okay.
So that was neat too.
I do like that though.
Yeah, is that cool?
It's very communal and like, I don't know. I
Yeah,
like that.
some of that stuff's pretty cool. I mean, bowling alleys in homes, elevators, that's sort of neat.
I've actually never seen an elevator in a house.
Huh? We did have a fun one. We did a party for Vice President Quayle when he was here back in the day. And his Secret Service, they literally put this poor gentleman in the bushes. And as we're walking by serving, we'd stop and we'd look at him, and he's in the bush. And he can't smile. He's not even supposed to talk to you. And
Right.
I would start laughing, and I'm looking at him like, dude, do they pay you enough? Right? I'm like trying to get him to smile.
Right.
You know me, I'm joking, talking, and you could just see his lips just
Like
like,
peeking.
we get the hell out of here.
It cost me my job.
It was so cute, and I laughed. And afterwards, when the vice president left, he goes, "Dude, that was great." He goes, you almost got me." So it was pretty funny.
That's awesome. Wow.
So we have a lot of fun stuff. People are very creative throwing parties.
Yeah. And you kind of always get the inside look on it.
Well, we serve the alcohol, right? So we start out, everybody's happy, and then they go to that next level. Right?
Touche. They're happy that you're there.
But they're safe.
Yes,
we keep
always
them safe,
No.
but they go to that next level.
So tell me, what is your passion? Like, what drives your passion to continue this for 25 years?
Isn't this fun? You know, we meet the greatest people. I'm sitting with one of them. And it's just a great industry. This industry, the people in it, the companies in it, we give to more charities. We give to more nonprofits. We give back to the community, I think,
Right.
more than anything, because it's our job to raise money. Well, it's
Right.
their job to raise money. Our job's to help them.
Right.
And, I mean, there's some people that are older than I am in this industry, and they're just great people. I mean, the vendors are just amazing. And if something ever needs, we all come together,
Yeah,
and we
that's
make
true.
it happen.
It's like Amy Bacon is the first one that I ever saw that wrote frienders
Right.
instead of vendors. And I was like, it's cheesy and I like it.
Right?
Because it's true. Being in this for so many years, these are the people that become your close, good friends.
Right?
Because you go through actually quite a lot for each event together, because there's high and low emotions. It's very intense. It's very serious. So you bond with people that you never really would have truly just approached in a social setting.
Right. And because we throw parties and we do events, we have our own social.
Right.
Right. So we get to see you outside of work, and we
Right.
get to know your children and when you had babies. I mean, there's
Right.
people that are, right, they started with us, they had a child, and now they're bartending when they come up from college.
Right.
Right. Because they're like, hey, Uncle Dave, I want to bartend for you. Right. And I'm like,
Gives me
okay,
something to do.
I've known you for 20 years. You might as
Right.
well go ahead and do it.
There you go.
So I think it's hard to leave this industry. Again, it's just so much fun.
Right.
I mean, you get to make money and go to parties.
Right. You get paid to celebrate.
Right. It's just so much fun. And again, the people, like you said, they're just amazing.
I do, and I think that's the main reason keeps me in it, because you get great people to work with.
Right.
So my shameless plug, why would you recommend Warehouse 215 to your clients?
Why would I recommend? To me, we do so many themed parties. This is that beautiful blank canvas to me. You can turn this into any type of an event, right?
Yes.
Little pipe and drape, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can make this a whatever, right? Haunted house, Halloween's coming.
Yep.
You could do a black tie affair, right? We've done a few Super Bowl parties, right?
Yes.
So to me, when you come in here, the creativity for some of the planners out there is just off the hook. So this is a great place.
It's fun for them to play, right? Because a lot of venues are, this is the look, this is the feel. And so when you bring these amazing planners and designers into it to add like a small component, they feel constrained.
Right.
They don't get to like let out their fun and show what they have and showcase their real skills.
Well, you just give them a floor plan and they just go, here we go, right?
Let's
I mean,
dance.
anything can happen here. I mean, you can hang stuff from the rafters, right?
You can.
Everything? How heavy can you go?
Depends. It varies per event and depends on what you're hanging.
Can we fly through the air? Didn't we have something that somebody came down a wire and flew or something?
Not in here, no.
Oh.
No, I have heard of that though.
Yeah, somebody was like, it was like a guy that was flying across the ceiling.
It may have been depending on many cocktails you had.
Was
at the
it?
party.
Not me.
No?
No.
At one of your parties? And then, so tell folks how they can reach you.
Oh, well, that's easy. Pourmasters.com.
Or like pouring.
Yeah, P-O-U-R. We don't do cement. My mailman thought we did cement.
Okay.
And usually that's the
You're
other
the
way.
happiest cement pourers I've ever seen in my whole
Pour
life.
Masters. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on, where are we? Instagram. I mean, I know we started before the internet, but we definitely know how to do social media. But just give us a call, 602-505-7293.
Perfect.
How easy was that?
I know. Easy peasy. Thank you so much for coming today.
No, you're welcome.
You guys
Anytime.
have an amazing day.